Hey, how are you doing? My name is Mark from PGN Piano, and today I will teach you what a chord progression is in just 2 minutes, and I will also show you how you can learn over 200 chords and remember them 100% free. So for now, let's dive into the chord progression. So I know this is going to sound a little bit silly, but the word chord progression consists out of two words, chord and progression. So let's take a look at the word chord first. A chord is a combination of 3, 4, or 5 notes that you can play at the same time or at different times. For instance, the C major chord, it has 3 notes, C, E, and G, and you can play them at the same time, or you can play them one at a time, and that doesn't matter, it will still be a chord. So for instance, as I said, C, E, G. Another chord is F, so F, A, and C. Also 3 notes, we can play them at the same time or at different times. And you don't have to play them in the same area. You could play an F right here, A, and C, and it would still be a chord. All that matters is that we have the F, the A, and the C in there. We can do 2 more. G, B, D, also a chord. And then let's do A, C, E. So now we have 4 chords. Now if we have a look at the first letter of each chord, we will know the name. Now this is a bit of a fast explanation, okay? So it's not the whole story, but I want to teach you the chord progression. We're not talking about the chords right now. So let's say this is a C, an F, a G, and an A chord. All a chord progression does is it says, well, let's play C first, and then I want to play G, and then I want to play F, and then I want to play A. Okay, so we can try that on the piano. Okay, and now I played what we call a chord progression. Why? We have a few chords and we are progressing through the chords. Okay, another variation could be C, A, F, and G. We can simply play the chords. And we have what we call chord progression. Okay, so chord progression simply means you take a bunch of chords that don't have to be these ones, and you put them in a certain order. Okay, so we have C, A, F, G. We could have C, F, G, A. But we can also start on another chord. We could start on F and go A, C, G. And with all of these different combinations, you will eventually end up on a song. And what happens in a song is, let's say we have this chord progression. You simply play this, let's say 4 times. And then maybe you switch to this chord progression and you play this 4 times. And then you could go back and you play this 8 times and you play this 4 times. And then you finish up the song by playing this 2 times. I don't know, I'm just making something up. And that's how a song is built up in chord progressions. Now I know I went through this a little quick, but I told you that I wanted to explain chord progressions in just a couple of minutes because I know people get bored when the videos are too long. I also told you that I would show you how to learn 200 chords and remember them for free, remember? So there's a link in the description box down below. It will take you to Skillshare and I have a free course up there. You will have to create an account, which means you have to fill in your name and your email. But apart from that, it's 100% free and it's a pretty in-depth course that will actually teach you over 200 chords and also really neat tricks to show you how to remember them. I'm also going into the chord progression bit a little bit deeper, as well as inversions and basically a lot of stuff that's really important to know when you're playing chords. That course currently has 1,100 students in it that are really liking it. I've had 27 positive reviews and no negative reviews at all. So I know that sometimes people are hesitant to put in their email or when you think about it, and I think you can even sign up with Facebook now. Put in your name, your email, and you get a free course of around 2 hours in which I will teach you all of these chords and you're going to learn so much. So make sure to check that out. It's on Skillshare right now for free for everybody forever via the link in the description box down below.